说中文。
Chinese pot, Chinese pot, Chinese pot. That's the way to learn Chinese. Chinese pot, Chinese pot, Chinese pot. That's the way to learn Chinese.
Hello, you're listening to an elementary lesson on Chinese Pot. My name is Dilu.
Hi guys, I'm John.
We're in a bookstore today.
Right, so we're going to be talking about what books we've read, what books we haven't read, whether or not we want to buy a book, that kind of thing.
Do we know how to say a book in Chinese?
Well, just in case we don't, why don't you tell us?
It is 书, S-H-U, first tone.
Okay, 书. So obviously that word is going to appear in this dialogue. I can tell you what you're going to hear in Chinese is the question, have you read this book?
So our parties need to pay attention when you're listening to this dialogue and try to catch the key question.
Right, but don't worry if you don't understand it. We're going to explain everything after we listen to the dialogue 3 times.
Here we go.
对话第一遍，
你看过这本书吗？
没看过，
我看过2遍，挺好看的。
是吗？那我买一本。
在网上买吧，书店的书很贵。
哦，好的。第二遍，
你看过这本书吗？
没看过，
我看过2遍，挺好看的。
是吗？那我买一本。
在网上买吧，书店的书很贵。
哦，好的。第三遍，
你看过这本书吗？
没看过，
我看过2遍，挺好看的。
是吗？那我买一本。
在网上买吧，书店的书很贵。
哦，好的。
And now the translation.
你看过这本书吗？你看过这本书吗？
Have you read this book?
你看过这本书吗？没看过，
I haven't read it.
没看过，
No, I haven't.
没看过。我看过2遍，挺好看的。
I've read it twice. It's quite good.
我看过2遍，挺好看的。
I've read it twice. It's quite good.
我看过2遍，挺好看的。是吗？那我买一本。
Is that so? Then I'll go buy a copy.
是吗？那我买一本。
Oh yeah? Then I'll buy a copy.
是吗？那我买一本。在网上买吧，书店的书很贵。
Buy it online. Books from bookstores are very expensive.
在网上买吧，书店的书很贵。
Buy it online. Books from bookstores are very expensive.
在网上买吧，书店的书很贵。哦，好的。
Oh, okay.
哦，好的。
Oh, okay.
哦，好的。
好的, that's our dialogue.
So I don't know if our parties catch that question or not.
Yeah, so the question involves a very key grammar pattern that we need to master at this elementary level, and we're going to jump into that right now, right?
Well, it's the first sentence in this dialogue.
Yeah, the first thing you hear. So what is it?
你看过这本书吗？你看过这本书吗？
Okay, so we know we're talking about shu books, right?
Yes.
That's first tone, remember? And so the verb, of course, that goes with shu is
看，看书，看书。
So as we know, kan can mean to look at, to watch, but it can also mean to read a book.
Exactly. 你看过这本书吗？
So that question is, have you read this book?
Yes.
So first, let's look at the particle that follows kan. What is it?
看过，看过。
So you put this particle guo after a verb, and it means you have the experience of doing it. you've done it before.
Yes, we need to notice that it is have you read this book instead of did you read this book?
Right. It's not like did you do it? It's have you ever done it? That's what 过 is all about.
Yes. 你看过这本书吗?
So if you're asking 看过, then that's the verb, right? With the particle 过.
Yes.
What would be the affirmative answer to this?
看过. It's easy.
Yeah, so I have read it.
看过.
And in the negative answer, we actually see in the dialogue. What's the negative answer?
没看过. 没看过.
So we use 没, second tone, to negate the 看过, right?
Yes.
So we can't use 不, is that right?
You can't use 不.
So you have to use 没. What about 没有?
That's also right.
Okay,
没有看过.
but probably 没看过, that would be the most common way to reply in the negative, right?
Yes, and it's natural.
Okay, let's go back to the original sentence because there's one other part that we need to explore. What was the sentence one more time?
你看过这本书吗?
So instead of just 这书 for this book, there's an extra word in there. What is it?
B-E-N, third tone, 本.
And that's a measure word, right?
Yes. For books or for notebooks, like a booklet.
Book-like things.
Yes. 本. 这本书.
Okay, so this book, you have to put a measure word between the word this and the word book.
Yes, it's a must. And if you want to say that book, you can say 那本书. 那本书.
Okay, got it. So anyway, haven't read that book. And then this person that has read it says,
我看过2遍. 我看过2遍.
okay, so I have read it two, what?
2遍. B-I-A-N, fourth tone.
And 两遍 means 2 times, right?
Yes.
Anything special we need to know about this 2 times?
Well, this 遍 emphasizes like you've done something from the very beginning to the end.
From start to finish.
Yes.
So 我看过两遍, that's like cover to cover because it's a book, right?
Yes.
So if it's like a movie, then you could also say this, right?
Yeah. 我看过2遍. 我看过2遍.
So you've seen the entire movie 2 times.
Yes.
Okay, got it. So that's what 遍 is for. And then there's a little bit more to this line. What comes next?
It's a comment about this book. 挺好看的. 挺好看的.
So we have this 好看. That means good looking, right?
You can say a girl is 好看 or a car is 好看.
Okay, so that means good looking though, but we're talking about a book here. So is it a pretty cover or what?
Well, obviously they're talking about the content of this book.
So it's a good story.
Yes.
So if you read a book and it's a good book, then it's 好看.
A book can be 好看, not only the cover, but also the story, the content.
So it's not good to look at, it's good to read, right?
Yes.
And you can say the same thing about a movie, can't you?
Of course. If you like a movie, you can also say the movie is 好看,
So it's a good movie. You
Yes.
enjoyed watching it.
right?
It's not a good looking movie. You can't say that in English.
No.
Okay, but the whole phrase was,
挺好看的. 挺好看的.
so here we have like a sandwich pattern for an adjective. What is it?
挺 blah 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 的.
So 挺, blah, 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 the, and that means quite some kind of adjective. So some other common ones might be,
A very common one is 挺好的. 挺好的.
so quite good. All right, anything else?
挺贵的. 挺贵的.
Okay, so quite expensive. All right, not too hard. And then going on, what do we have?
是吗？那我买一本。是吗？那我买一本。
So this 是吗 is like, is that so? This is kind of a meaningless response, isn't it?
Well, it seems like all kind of language has a phrase like that.
Yeah, this kind of meaningless response. You're just like, oh, that's so interesting, that what you're telling me, you know?
But John, we need that in
Okay.
all kind of language.
Yeah, we need it. So in Chinese, it is,
是吗？是吗？
okay? And then in this case, they move on and they say,
那我买一本。那我买一本。
so na meaning then in that case, right?
Right?
And then,
我买一本。
so 买, third tone, that means to buy. And then 一本, is that the same bun that we mentioned before?
Yes, it means 一本书,一本书.
So that's a measure word for a book. So 一本 means a book in this case, because we know we're talking about a book.
Of course.
So if we use 本 with other numbers, we might get...
两本,三本.
All right, pretty easy. Got it. So buy a book, a copy of the book.
While the other person give a quite good suggestion.
Okay, and the suggestion is?
在网上买吧。在网上买吧。
So buy it online.
Well, we know it's a suggestion because this particle 吧 at the end of the sentence.
Right, urging them to buy it online. So how do we say online?
在网上，在网上。
So 网上 means online, right?
Yes.
But we also have 在 here.
Yes, it's good to have both of them here.
Right, so we have this common pattern in Chinese where you have a place followed by a verb. And before the place, we usually have a 在. For example, 在上海工作, right? Work in Shanghai.
Yes.
Or like 在家里吃饭, right? Eat at home.
Don't make it too complicated, John.
Okay, but the place is usually preceded by 在 and then the verb.
So, 在网上买。在网上买。
Ba. All right, good idea. So then the reason we're doing that is...
Because 书店的书很贵。书店的书很贵。
So 书店.
First and fourth, it means a bookstore.
Okay, literally bookstore, right?
Yes.
So the bookstore's books are very expensive. So in Chinese, you don't have to say like the books in the bookstore. You can just say...
书店的书。书店的书。
And it's clear that it's just the books in the bookstore.
Yes.
All right, are we talking about physical books, buying physical books online that are delivered to your home, or are we talking about ebooks?
We're talking about physical books.
All right, this lesson is about physical books.
But why don't we listen to this dialogue 3 more times and then I got more to say.
All right, let's do it.
Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Chinese Pod Trivia. Our first question is, how long will it take you to become an intermediate Chinese speaker using the Chinese Pod app? Is it A, the rest of your life? B, you should already be an intermediate speaker? C, 3 months? Or D, Chinese Pod has an app?
You should already be in.
Ooh, that is incorrect. The correct answer is C, 3 months. That's right. Head over to ChinesePod.com now to register for your access to over 4,000 lessons. Get the Chinese Pod app now on Google Play or the App Store.
"对话第一遍，
你看过这本书吗？
没看过，
我看过2遍，挺好看的。
是吗？那我买一本。
在网上买吧，书店的书很贵。
哦，好的。第二遍，
你看过这本书吗？
没看过，
我看过2遍，挺好看的。
是吗？那我买一本。
在网上买吧，书店的书很贵。
哦，好的。第三遍，
你看过这本书吗？
没看过，
我看过2遍，挺好看的。
是吗？那我买一本。
在网上买吧，书店的书很贵。
哦，好的。
All right, so Dilu's got more to say.
Well, before I say my things, I want to ask you a question, John.
All right.
I know that it's very expensive to buy books, maybe in America, in foreign countries.
Yeah, some books are really expensive. That's true.
So do you guys buy books online?
Yeah, I buy books on Amazon a lot.
Is it much cheaper to get them online?
Sometimes, but usually it's not much cheaper than the bookstore.
Then what's the point for getting books online?
Well, it's convenient. You don't have to get in your car and drive across town, right? And sometimes you can't find the books in the bookstore, but they're all online usually.
Okay, the thing I want to say is it is very cheap to get books online in China. Well, usually they're like big discount online.
Like how big?
Like half of the price.
Wow, that's pretty cheap. So if it's half the price, how can they sell it for so cheap?
Well, you know, in China, sometimes you can buy books which are pirated.
So they're like copies of the real books,
Yes.
and that's why they're so cheap.
Well, if you don't really care about, you know, how wide the pages are, like how they print the book.
Or about supporting the actual author, right?
Well, but you know, as a responsible reader, I sometimes get books in a bookstore when I'm there physically.
So you feel like that's the responsible way, the way that you're sure the money is going to the appropriate party, huh?
Well, but it's really cheap to get books online. And also, you know, some people use ebooks and, you know, you can get books for free. We shouldn't
Yes.
talk too much about
Yeah,
that.
so China is a very challenging market. Let's just leave it at that. But anyway, if you have any questions about this stuff, please come to ChinesePod.com and ask us.
Okay, then we'll see you there. 再见.
再见.
As usual, ChinesePod provides an extensive selection of learning materials for this lesson on its website, www.chinesepod.com. You can access this lesson directly with the lesson number,
1805.
so just go to www.chinesepod.com/1805
1805.
and you will find a transcript, vocabulary, and much more. The link again, www.chinesepod.com/1805.